Okay, you guys, welcome to our team call tonight. We are so excited to get back to doing our little team calls because we love our big team page and we love our big, awesome team. But there's just something about connecting with our little team that I just love. Like, I love this. So, um, you guys might have noticed me and Shar are gonna we are opening another little team page for just us and our coaches and like our little downlines because we just want that like one-on-one connection with you guys. We want to be able to feel comfortable like going in there and going live, sharing different things with you guys that we may not feel like super comfortable sharing in the big team page. And so and we want you guys to feel comfortable going live in there too and kind of taking leadership roles too. So we just opened it up. We haven't really named it anything other than Katie and Shar's team page. And I added you guys. So if you guys have any as you get coaches, add them to our little team page and also the collective legacy or the legacy collective team page. So you will see that I just added you guys in there. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And so I wanted to like talk about this brand new month. Today's day 1 of March. And so I love that because it's a new week with Beachbody. And it's day 1 of a whole new month. So I want to talk first about setting yourself up for success in this month and really knowing what your goals are, what you're shooting for, what you're inviting to, because it's kind of like meal prepping. When you go into a new month totally prepared, you know what groups you're running, you know what to invite people to, you will always know what you're doing and you'll always take action. But it's kind of like when you're not prepared and you don't have your meals prepped, then you just like fall off the deep end. And that's kind of what happens to your business if you're not prepared. So what I like to do with the new month is I just look over the whole month and I like look at the dates and I say, okay, this next week I'm going to do a free group. The 12th, I'm starting like my prep week to my next challenge group. And then the 19th, it will kick off day 1. So I really have till the 19th to get everybody in there. I also look at our sneak peek. So like since this week we're doing our team call, next Thursday will be our sneak peek. Then the week after will be our team call. And then the next Thursday will be our sneak peek. So it's awesome because you guys can always, always, always be inviting people to the coaching opportunity because we will always have every other Thursday, we'll have somewhere for you guys to stick them and we will teach them about coaching, the coaching opportunity. So that is kind of my plan. So just get your calendars out, map it out, know what you're going for, and also not only know like what you're running on certain dates, but know, like set a goal for yourself. How many people are you going to add to your network every day? How many people are you going to reach out to and invite to that thing that you have going on that next week? And just do it, you guys. And that's going to be kind of what our call tonight is going to be on. I've had this theme going through my mind ever since 80-Day Obsession started. And it just feels like so right to talk about that right now because I'm like, it's a new month. It's like a fresh start. And it's the perfect time to just 100% commit to your business like you committed to 80-Day Obsession. And so I started thinking about like how awesome it is to see all of these coaches just diving into the nutrition, diving into the workouts, never missing a workout, and we're like on day 42 and just loving every minute of it. And I thought, what would happen if we did that in our businesses, you guys? Like, what would happen if just like your workouts, you didn't go to bed until you did the vital behaviors, every single one of them. And it made me think about Melanie Mitro. She's the top coach. And she did a call one day and she said, like I jumped into bed one night and all of a sudden I got thinking and I hadn't added to my network yet. And I jumped back out of bed, ran to my computer and went and added friends. And she's like, that is how committed I am to this. That is how consistent I am to my business. I do not go to bed until I have done everything that I'm supposed to do to move my business forward. So, and it really just like in life, like if you just got obsessed with, as obsessed as you are with this program and fell as in love with like the business and like doing the things in your life that could, move yourself forward and help yourself grow, like what would the outcome be? It would be amazing. So I kind of wanted to go through, me and Char were talking today and we thought it would be super fun since it's like the first day of March. We opened our new little Katie and Char's team page and we just thought it would be really fun to start this month out and really hold each other accountable to being obsessed with our business. Like what could happen this month if we went 30 entire days of doing all of the vital behaviors. And so we're going to do like a pinned post in our little team page where every night we're going to have you guys check in with your tracker. Just take a picture, post it in there, show us that you did your things every day. And I'm going to come up with a prize at the end of the month for every single person who did it every single day, because all that it takes, you guys, is to get consistent and like create a habit. It's just like with our fitness journey, our nutrition, like once you do it every day and you get into habits, it becomes just routine. And when it's hard is when you're not doing it. When you're not doing it, then it feels hard. But once you start, it's just something you do every day. It's just like a part of your daily life. So in our little team page, we posted some, in the file section, there's some different trackers. I know everybody's going to feel a little bit different. Like there's some super simple ones. There are some more like in-depth ones. So it just kind of depends on what you like. If you just want something super simple, just go look in there. You can print them off. Did I freeze? Everyone's laughing. Did I freeze? Okay. Am I back? Okay. Okay, so go look in the file section, pick your tracker. There's a bunch of different ones to choose from. And then just print them off and do them, you guys. So I just want to see what can happen to this team. Like, I want to blow this team up. I want to bring on so many people and show them what we have to offer. And this is like the solution for so many things in people's lives. Financial freedom, health and fitness, and like mindset. Like there's just so much. It like helps you from the inside out in every possible way. So what we've got to do first off is you have to master your mindset. So if you go into this and you're like, you're not totally convicted to know that this is like the total solution for people, and to know that you have something like this gift that you can give people that can change their whole entire life. Like you have to be convicted, you guys. And so you have to have belief in yourself. You have to have belief in this company. You have to have a vision for what you want to create. Like you have to have a vision for where you want to go in this company, and where you want to go in your health and fitness journey, where you want to go with building your team. And so that all comes from our personal development, working on our mindset, and being a product of the product and changing your own life first. Because honestly, like when I think about it and I look back to before I became a coach, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not even the same person. I don't even know where I'd be today without this. So why do we hold it back from other people, you know? So um, that's what you got to decide. You got to decide you're not going to let the no's and the no responses and all that stuff get in your way. You're just going to go out there and have belief that you have this gift and you're going to help whoever needs it and whoever's willing to listen. So, first and foremost, I'm going to go through the things you want to do every single day to be obsessed with your business and to move it forward, because I know like a lot of times we get caught up in all the fluffy stuff. There's so many things that we can go watch this training and do that training and work on. Like I get like so sidetracked. I'll get on Facebook and I'll start scrolling things and oh, there's a new video in Beachbody Champions. I'll go watch that. And I do everything other than the things that really move my business forward. So first and foremost, you gotta like set business hours, you guys. You gotta know when you're gonna sit down every single day and make it happen and treat it like a business. It can't be just like this thing, oh, if I get to it, I get to it. It's gotta be a non-negotiable. It's gotta be something that you're like, okay, family, these are the hours. I'm going to work on my business, so I need your help. You know, like if we want to make this into a super successful thing that could take care of so many of our goals as a family, like I need you to support me in this. And what I found when I do that is it helps everybody to know like, oh, mom has her team call tonight. We need to be quiet and we need to like support her in that because she's working, you know? And when you don't communicate, sometimes they just feel like she's always on her computer doing who knows what. But if you let them know what you're doing. So set your business hours. And then, of course, the number one thing is you and your journey. And we're all rocking at that right now because we love 80-day obsession. So do that no matter what. First thing every day, be a product of the product, walk the walk, and share your journey on social media. And personal development is everything, you guys. I notice in myself and other coaches, like every time people are struggling, I can say like, okay, what personal development are you doing? And they're like, oh, well, I listened to this training or I did this, but when I start getting in a funk, I will put headphones in and clean my house for hours and I'll listen to I'll just fill my whole brain with personal development. So anytime you guys are getting ready, turn on, like you can listen to it. If you have Audible or podcasts, there are so many good podcasts out there. Just always have it going through your ears because this business can be hard if you don't just fill your brain with so much positivity all the time. You can start getting in your head. So that is first and foremost, personal growth is everything. Okay. And then here is your action plan. You're going to draw a line in the sand today, you guys. You're going to draw a line in the sand and you're going to say, I am going to show up for my business every single day. I'm going to do my power hour every single day, no matter what, because I've got goals. I've got goals, and these are my goals, and you have to keep your goals out in front of you so that you know what you're shooting for. And once you draw the line in the sand, you got to back it up with action, you guys. You got to decide, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. My line is drawn in the sand. Today forward, I'm going to work this as a business, not a hobby. It's going to happen every single day. I'm going to get obsessed with what can happen in this business if I show up every single day. Okay, and then the actions you're going to do every single day is, hold on just a sec. Okay, so you're going to share your health and fitness journey and be a product of the product every day. at least one post about your health and fitness journey, and then maybe something about your life. It used to be like 3 to 5 posts a day. Now they're saying like maybe 1 to 2, but they need to be intentional posts, like something about coaching or something about how much this has changed your life. Or, you know, it's got to be like not just a post thrown up there. It's got to be something that really touches people when they read it. And so post with intention. You don't have to like come up with a million posts a day, just 1 to 2 really, really good posts. And like, you don't want your whole page to just be your workout every day. You want it to be a mixture of things. So you can do your workout, but also like share stuff about your family. Share that you're a real person. Because if people scroll your page and they all she does is work out every day, that can get super boring. So make sure that you're sharing a variety of things. You want people to scroll down your page and go, okay, in the first like 5 posts, they get a pretty good idea as to who you are and what you stand for. So really think about that as you post. Number 2, you're going to intentionally expand your network every single day. So this one is huge because I used to just expand my network by like anybody who would send me a friend request. And I have so many friends that just aren't my people, you know? And so one thing that is really great about intentionally expanding your network is going and finding your tribe. Go find people who you think look so fun, that you would want to hang out with, that you would want to do things with, because I've had people that can be really frustrating and they're just not my people, and it's not fun to show up every day if you have a bunch of people who just are negative Nellies or just not your people. So go out there, really look for people who you think, oh my gosh, like she's so much like me. She has kids. She likes to sew. Whatever it is that you're into, find people like that. And you can go on Instagram and search hashtags. You can search like interests that you have, like places that you like to shop or things you like to do, and go find the people who follow those pages and look through their profiles and see like, oh, you don't have to take forever, but rather than just have random crazy people go like follow you or friend you, go find your people, like reach out to them. Okay, so intentionally adding to your network. Number 3, you're going to connect with all these people that you're adding to your network. So this, like connecting, one way that I connect every day is birthday messages. So you can message them rather than just post on their wall, because messaging is so much better. End with a question so they have a reason to like write you back. But also, Callie listened to a training and this lady sings them happy birthday. She does a voice message. So she's like, she messages people and sings them happy birthday, and she always gets like responses. And so if you feel really great about doing that, awesome. If that's not your thing, no big deal, but just like message people. You can even talk your message, whatever it is that you want to do. First thing, hop up, message all your birthday people so that they know that you care about them, and that can be your first connects of the day. Your next connects, like when people accept your friend request or whatever, go like some posts on their page. One thing that I'm trying to get better at is making lists on Facebook. So like for March, I'm going to make like a new friends list, so that every day I can just pull up my new friends list in March, go to them, like and comment on their things, and start building relationships with them. Because the one thing that you don't want to do, that I did a lot of when I first became a coach, is add people and invite them to your challenge group immediately. You want to invest in them. You want them to know that you're not just here to sell them something. Okay, your next thing is consistently promoting and inviting. And this is the thing. So I think a lot of times we feel like if we're posting on our page a lot, like about our challenge groups or about the coaching opportunity or about our sneak peek, like whatever we're inviting and posting and promoting about, we feel like people just must know that we have this going on and that there's like this open invitation for them to reach out to us and to join our thing. But the truth is 90% of our people don't see our posts, for one thing. So it's not like we're posting and we're like, oh, nobody cares. Like, it's legit that 90% of the time they don't see our posts because they don't just hang out on Facebook or Instagram. But also, I can't even tell you how many people have watched me for like a couple years, and then I'll reach out to them. They're like, oh my heck, I didn't know that you ran groups. Like, it's so weird because you just think, okay, I've been doing this for a while. I post all the time. I invite all the time. Like, they should just know. They don't know. Just so you guys know, they don't know. So, or they aren't going to dare reach out to you. So I like to think of this as, what if this girl in your neighborhood sent out like a mass invite to your neighborhood to her pool party, and you didn't really know her that well, and you're kind of nervous, like, do I go to her pool party? Like, I don't really know. She's invited the whole entire neighborhood. Like, would you be more apt to go to an invitation like that? Or if she messaged you personally and said, Katie, I am having this pool party. I want you to come. Like, I want to be friends with you. I would love to get to know you and your family better. Like, please come and hang out with me. I would definitely go more for that personal invitation because it doesn't feel like heartfelt when you're just like mass inviting on Facebook, and people don't dare reach out to you if they don't really know you, you know? So make sure you're not only posting about it, but you're doing those personal invitations and letting people know, like, I don't know if you saw my post, but I have a new group coming up, and I thought, like, you would be amazing in it. If this is something that you're interested in, I'd love to get to know you better and help you get started. Let's see. So you guys, it's really not hard stuff. That's the thing. Like, we make it hard. These things can be done within a few minutes of each other. Like, you can do one thing for 20 minutes, go hang out with your kids, come back, do the next thing for 20 minutes, go hang out with your kids, and just set timers. Like, just know, like, if you don't have a whole hour to 2 hours to sit down and hustle on this, but you have 20 minutes here and there, like, say, okay, I'm sitting down for 20 minutes and this is what I'm doing. Like, you know, when you sit down what you're going to do. You turn off your notifications, you turn off your news feed if you need to, and you just sit down and you do what you're supposed to do. Because I can guarantee you that the reason why a lot of us don't get our crap done is because it's so easy to get distracted, and we sit down and we're like, oh, what are we supposed to do? We don't have a plan. And so we're just like wandering around, like, who do we talk to? But if you start adding people and you get your list, your interest list, like, I know Micah, she does a lot of like new coaches in March, but she also has 2 lists of challenge group prospects and coach prospects. And every single day she adds to those 2 lists, and she's like, nobody leaves those lists until they either say, leave me the heck alone, or they say yes. So you just keep adding people to these lists and go to the list every day. Like, when you create interest lists on Facebook, you can click on those lists and you don't see everybody else in your newsfeed. You only see the people in those lists. So you can just go focus on those people and like and comment on a bunch of their posts. You don't have to do the whole list every day. You can do a handful of people every day. But these little teeny things, you guys, will explode your business if you do it every day. All it takes is consistency, showing up every single day, and taking a few minutes here and there to do each one of these. There's 4 steps. All you have to do is add. Connect with those people that you added. And all of a sudden, so all you have to do is share your journey, add people, connect with those people, and invite people. That's all we do. And through that, like, big, amazing things are going to happen. So, Shar, did you have anything else you want to add before we...
Oh, there we go. What did I write down? Oh, I know what I was thinking. You were talking about posting, so like sharing different things. And I've gotten into the habit of just kind of like, whatever, I'll just kind of share whatever. But I remember like even like starting and always, I loved like having kind of a list where on days I was going to kind of post this. It just took kind of the guesswork out of it. But as you're like creating posts, if you're new, it gets much easier. That I will tell you, it gets easier to just come up with things and tell your story and sprinkle it in. But you always kind of want to talk to, when you're posting, who you were when you started your journey. I think sometimes if you've reached your goals or you're getting close to reaching your goals, people forget who you were when you started, like how far you've come. And I feel like that a lot in my own journey. Like people forget where I was, because now it was a while ago when I started, and they'll think, like, I think you said, Katie, something about that's all you do is work out. And then it seems not feasible for them. And then it seems unrelatable for them. So if you're always kind of, sprinkling in your posts, like, who were you then? And how did you get where you are now? And kind of weave that in when you can, not like every post. Cause like Katie said, you don't want every post to be like a journal entry, but I like to think of it just like my blog. Like I just literally share my life on my social media. So on Instagram, through my Instagram stories, through Facebook, but you're just constantly kind of sharing what you're doing, and you kind of will create this little mini reality show of your life, which might seem strange when you're starting, but people want to know what you're doing, and people will do what you're doing. When you get results, they're going to want to do what you are doing. So that's why you have to share it all the time, because whether I'm sharing a recipe I've created from Trader Joe's or a new product I bought online, whatever you're sharing, when you love it, when you generally are obsessed and you love it, they'll want some. Like, you become an influencer, and people will listen when you talk. And so they're waiting to see what you're doing and what you're going to say and what are your results and, what's happening next. And it's so funny. I posted something just before I got on, because we have all these like unknowns right now in our life with job stuff. And as soon as I posted it, I got like 3 messages like, are you okay? And I was like, oh, did that sound like it wasn't okay? Because I am okay. I'm very stressed, but I'm okay. But it's just funny because people are watching your journey. And this isn't someone who would normally even like my post, but they saw it. So just talk to who you are or were when you were starting your journey, because that's who people relate to. People don't relate to the person so much that I am today, more to the person I was when I started. And that's who we're attracting. We're not really, as a business builder, yes, I want someone who's just like me. But as like people I'm helping on their health and fitness journey, I want those moms who are exhausted, those moms who can't get to the gym, those moms who feel stressed out and they're just can't even deal with their lack of energy. They want a nap. They're in the drive-thru. That is that's my person. So that's who I have to talk to. So I have to talk about when I used to be in the Taco Bell drive-thru and now how I have alternatives. And, my working out is like brushing my teeth. I no longer think about it, but that's just because I've been doing it for so long. It's not that it's easy. It's just become a habit. So you're just constantly telling that story. And like Katie said, sometimes you think, oh gosh, I've told that story before. Everyone knows that about me. I retell the same story over and over and over. And Melanie Mitro, I've heard Melanie Mitro tell her same story over and over and over and over and over and over again. But when you're adding new people, those people want to hear your story. So if you're adding 10 new people a day, those people, when you add them to, they're the people who are seeing your posts. So Facebook's algorithm goes up and down and everywhere else all the time. But the people who are seeing your posts, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, are the people you just became friends with. Like if you just became friends, they like you posted and they get notified that you made a post because you just became friends. So Facebook's like, cool, you're friends. We're going to show each other your stuff. So that's why, like Katie said, if you start commenting and you've got your list of potential coaches or potential customers or clients, whatever you want to call them, when you are talking to them, you're going to show up in each other's news feeds. So that's the nice part about that is Facebook. They do a good job with that. And Instagram, I've noticed, does the same thing with that. Yeah, you can use it. I don't know. This might be it. I don't know. Facebook or Instagram I've noticed does the same things. If I have a new follower, I see their stuff right away. It's like the first thing in my feed. So just be kind of aware of that. And Instagram, I don't know, maybe Katie, I heard you say something about making that friends list on Facebook. Is that what you were talking about? Like making that group?
Yeah. So
okay. And maybe you can share that with us. Cause I've never done that. I use Instagram more. I do use Facebook, but I use Instagram a lot more.
I just kind of started doing that the end of the month because I'm all over the place with my people, like just trying to keep track of people. Mm-hmm. So I will share a little video from Beachbody Champions. Awesome. But one of the girls who like that whole week they did like power hours, she shared like a 2-minute video of how to create friends lists on Facebook. And so like you can do it in all, like you can even create a list of your coaches so that every day you can click on that list and just go share, like spread the love on your coaches for a minute. And then you can even have a list of all your challengers who have already jumped in with you and make sure you go like love on their pages. And then like your new friends. And, you can just have all of these lists of people so that you're not just like, because what happens is in your newsfeed, you only see a few people. Like it's the people who you interact with the most. And so there's all these people that never see your posts and you never see their posts. So if you have them in a list where you can just click on that list, go down the list, and then you'll just see their news feeds. So it's super smart to like start now and just start creating those lists so that you don't lose people, because once you start getting so many friends, it's so hard to like keep connecting with all of those people.
Yeah. I agree. All right. So everyone needs to pick their tracker.
Yeah. Pick your trackers, and you gotta we're going to make you sign a contract. I'm just kidding. Sign a contract that you're in and ready to be obsessed with your business. We're going to be
obsessed. Yes.
Yeah. And we'll create we'll start tomorrow, since we're kind of like telling you guys late in case you don't have time to get stuff done tonight. But we'll start tomorrow. We'll have our little post at the top of the page, and we'll have I was thinking it would be fun to have you can go in there and ring a bell every time you sell a challenge pack. And then at the end of the night, post your trackers, just a picture of your tracker. And we'll keep track of how many days that you post your tracker. So
you hear her? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
Excuse me.
You know what they need? They need a challenge tracker app. You know how we check in with our workout and our shake? Wouldn't that be awesome to have a coach challenge track? Yes, I invited. Yes, I did this. And it tracked everything.
Well, do you know what we need?
That's what we need to do. We need to come up with that.
Well, do you know what they do in the Legacy Collective is they'll do a poll every day. So, and have you seen that? I wonder if
we could do that. That's easy.
We could do that every day and just keep track of who does it. Okay.
Yeah. We could do tracker, workout, shake, posts, social media. Yeah.
And we could even do extra credit if you sold a challenge pack today.
Extra credit. You're extra awesome.
Yeah, you're extra awesome.
Extra awesome. Star. Extra obsessed. Yeah.
Okay, do you guys have any questions before we hop off? No?
No. Okay, everyone's getting obsessed.
Yes.
Yes.
Obsessed.
Obsessed. I love it.
Okay, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for hopping on with us.
Will you post this in the team page? Can we take a picture? Can everyone smile?
Oh, yes. I want a picture. Hold on. Oh, there's Nikki. She's all.
Everyone has to smile. So cute.
There she is.
I don't know if she's talking to us. I don't think we can hear her.
Nikki, did you have any questions before we hop off? I unmuted you.
I'm like, nope. Oh, yep. Okay, I think we're good.
Yep, I do too. Okay, have a good night, you guys.
Okay.
Thanks for hopping on.
Bye.
See ya.